Hello everyone. So what you're about to see is me rushing for Eldritch like a complete and utter moron, or at least, well, rushing for the first world of Eldritch, but just rushing for like a complete moron. And one thing you may know watching my previous Let's Plays is, at least publicly, I'm not very funny. So instead of actually being funny, I've decided to read a particular segment from a troll fic that I have read in the past and have grown very fond of. A particular segment of it being, this fucking torture scene and all that crap. But, without further ado, here we go. Also, the story in question, for those of you who are wondering, is called You Can Never Trust Any Pony, so, beginning. One day, Fluttershy was in the middle of a grassy field, thinking to herself, all the ponies here seem so happy and all of them are my friends. It's odd. They treat me like such a true and honest friend here who they think I am, but they don't know who the fuck Fluttershy really is. Fluttershy let out a laugh. She then flew out of the glade and back to Ponyville. She saw Rarity outside of her house, so she landed in front of her. Hello, Rarity. It is nice to see you out here, said Fluttershy very calmly. Why, yes, it is, by the way. Iv just made a new piece of clothing. Shit, that actually was spelled right. So would you like to come into my house and try it on? Yes, I would just love to. Both of the ponies walked into the house. Fluttershy locked the door behind them. Why did you do that? Asked Rarity. Because it is always better to be on the safe side! Exclamation point. ... Okay then. Rarity went to get the new cloths from her room, and Fluttershy went into the kitchen. She looked around until she found what she had been looking for, a huge shaped knife. She then went behind the door of the room that Rarity was in so she would not see her. Rarity then walked out of the room with the cloths. Fluttershy, I have the new cloths. ... Fluttershy, where are you? I have cloths for you to try on. Rarity looked around the room. Fluttershy. Then she looked around the room some more when she was facing behind Fluttershy start to walk up towards her. How much time do I have? 3 more minutes. Fluttershy, where did you go? Rarity said, not knowing that she was right behind her. Behind her. I'm right here, said Fluttershy. Rarity turned around, then Fluttershy tackled her to the ground. Ha ha ha, you little whore, tonight we're going to have some fun. Lots and lots and lots of fun, screamed Fluttershy. Fluttershy then stomped on Rarity's forehead with her left front hove hard. Rarity's vision started to become dark, and then she fainted into blackness. Ellipses points, ellipses points, ellipses points, ellipses points, ellipses points. Wake up. Ellipses points, ellipses points. Rarity's head was throbbing in pain. She could not open her eyes, but she could hear and smell what was around her. Ellipses points, ellipses points. Wake up, you fucking cunt. Rarity finally found the power to open her eyes, and she did. She saw she was in a dark room with only a Fluttershy strapped down to a medical desk. She could not move her arms or legs. Fluttershy then walked up towards her. Hehehe, you're going to have a very good time here, so just sit down and relax, said Fluttershy. What are you doing to me, Fluttershy? I thought you were my best friend. You thought you knew me the whole time, you bitch, but now you shall see the real me. Fluttershy then walked towards the table with a jar full of red liquid in it. You know what is inside this jar? Asked Fluttershy while holding it up. Strawberry juice? Strike 1. Try again. Red paint? Strike 2. Blood? Yay, you got it right, but this is not just any kind of blood? Question mark. What do you mean? Is it the blood of ponies you killed or something? No, this is all the blood from my period that I've been saving in here for a few years. Rarity felt a little sick hearing this. But now I will make this a little better for you, said Fluttershy, who put the jar on the ground. Oh Jesus, what am I doing here? She undid the lid on top of the jar. She then squatted down over top of it. Then a huge wet shit came out from her ass and went into the jar. She didn't move back a minute and started to piss in the jar too. Then she picked up the jar and got out a wooden spoon and started to mix the period blood, wet shit, and yellow piss together. Are you feeling like you need a drink or something, Rarity? No. Rarity whimpered. Well, tough shit for you. She then went up onto Rarity and put inside a piece of metal that forced Rarity's mouth wide open. Remember to always say thanks to the people who make your food and drinks for you. Fluttershy then poured the shit, period blood, and piss into Rarity's mouth, and she started to gag. Then Rarity threw up orange puke with chunks of shit and dry-eyed period blood all over herself. Looks like I will clean up your little mess there, Rarity. Fluttershy then got out a spoon and started to put the orange puke into the jar along the brown, wet shit, piss, and period blood. She mixed the puke, shit, and piss and blood together. Rarity looked in horror at the mixture. Now, I'll tell you what, if you can finish this whole thing without throwing up, I will let you go free. Okay, whimpered Rarity, who would do pretty much anything to get out of there. Fluttershy then poured the shit, piss, puke, and period blood into Rarity's mouth. She made gargling noises but swallowed the drink. Fluttershy kept on pouring into Rarity's mouth, and Rarity was trying as hard as she could to hold back the puke. Then she had finished the wet shit, piss, orange, chunky puke, and period blood drink at last. "I finished it, now let me out," she said, but it sounded a bit scrackedy because the acid in the puke burned her mouth badly. "I was just kidding, you fucking little dick-sucking fucktard," screamed Fluttershy. Yeah, it's probably a good time so I can actually continue this later. Because I think by now the recording's ending. Yeah, it actually is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, GG Nori, I suppose. I mean, shit, that was, wow. Pretty beautiful though, better love Sword and Twilight.